Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to be talking about ways to organize our thoughts and ways that we can take all these exciting things that we've learned and compare them and organize them. We're going to use a tool called Venn diagrams. But before we get into all that, let's go back and let's dig deep in our brains. Think about all this stuff we learned this week and last week about our characters and about our all of our friends and our stories, and let's think about how different they were. Okay? We're going to think about those things, and then we're going to learn to put them into an organizer and learn to organize these thoughts. So what does a Venn diagram do? What does it look like? It's simple. All it is two circles that we're going to make overlap, like this. You take your circles, and we all know that we're not all good at making perfect circles, but that's okay because this is just for us. So you make your best circle over here, and you want to leave it kind of big so that we have room to write it in. And then you make another circle, but this time it's going to overlap just like that. And see, my circles aren't exactly the same, but they'll work. Now, what do we do with these two circles? It's kind of a funny looking thing. What we're going to do is we're going to compare things. And we talked about when we compare things, we take two or more different things and we talk about how they're alike and how they're different. Well, today, let's use our class for an example. What if I wanted to know how many of our friends liked hot dogs or hamburgers? This would be a great way to do it. What we could do is we can make this side our hot dog side. So you write hot dog. Well, this side can be our hamburger side. So, but now friends, what do we do if I like hot dogs and hamburgers? So where do you think I would go? You are right. You put it right here in the middle. This is for both. Okay? So let's say Susie. Susie likes hot dogs. And so does Matt. But John, he said he's more of a hamburger guy. So I'm going to put John over in the hamburgers. And we already know I like both. So I'll put my name right in the middle. See? It's easy as pie. All you do is you figure out if you have friends that like hot dogs and put them in the hot dog section, or hamburgers and put them in the hamburger section. And then if there are people like me, and you know who else likes both hot dogs and hamburgers? Zach. He told me he likes both. So what you do is you just figure out who likes what and where their name goes. But I have a question. Molly said she doesn't like hot dogs or hamburgers. She doesn't like either of them. What would we do with her name? We gotta include her because we don't want to leave anyone out. We want all of our friends to be included. So what you do is you add their name down here. So we'll put Molly over here. She doesn't eat either, so she doesn't have to go in the circles, which is okay too. All right? Now that we know how to compare two things using a Venn diagram, what if we wanted to compare three things? That's right. You do the same thing. It's just you with three circles instead of two. So this is what it would look like. You draw your first circle over here. One. Then you draw your second circle over here. And they overlap. Two. And then you draw your third circle down below. Three. Now, when you do a Venn diagram with three things to compare, it gets a little tricky because you have a lot of space that overlaps. So, if I wanted to, let's go back to our hot dogs and hamburgers, okay? So this will still be hot dogs. And this will still be hamburger. And now we want to see who likes pizza. So it's all here. This is pizza. Okay? So when you're looking at this diagram, you have 3 circles and then 4 shapes that overlap. Now, if we're talking about hot dogs, hamburgers, and pizza, that's right, boys and girls, I like all 3. So my name doesn't just go here, or here, or here. That's right, when you like all 3 of something, it goes in the middle, in this shape right here. But Johnny, he again only likes hot dogs and hamburgers. So he would go in this space. And then down at the bottom over here, Emily said she only likes pizza and hamburgers. So Emily goes over here. In this space here. And well, Tom likes hot dogs and pizza. So he would come over here. In this shape. But then there's Molly. She still doesn't like any of them. So her name still goes out here. But Miss Miller told me that she only eats pizza. So Miss Miller goes here. See? It's as easy as that. Now, so Miss Miller is here. Molly, who doesn't like any of them, are here. I would be right there. Tom likes pizza and hamburgers. So think real quick. Where do you think Tom's name would go? That's right. Tom's name would go right there. Tom. And well, Sarah, she only likes hot dogs. So Sarah goes over here. See? It's just as simple. You have friends that like 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things, or all of them, or any combination of thereof. That's what's great about Venn diagram. It's easy to see. It's very helpful when you read with math and all other kinds of things. We can organize shapes, lots of fun things.